Hi, you've elected to listen to my beautiful reading voice, so let's get started. Hopefully, you're looking at the article while I read aloud. And the title of the article is called The Water Bottle Challenge as Explained by a Physics Paper. Here we go. In 2016, the youth of America were obsessed with one cool trick. I don't know if you guys remember this. It was 4 years ago. I remember it. You might have seen it online. You were definitely younger, but you might remember it. It was the water bottle challenge. The concept is simple. It's easier said than done, though. You have to flip a full or half empty plastic water bottle so it lands upright. Kids around the country recorded their successes and failures on YouTube. Meanwhile, the crinkling of tossed water bottles drove parents and teachers crazy. The craze may have faded, but the physics still remains. A group of researchers recently published an article about the trick. These researchers are college students. They demonstrated how to land a water bottle flip every single time. The science behind flipped water bottles. The first 5-year students at the University of Twente in Netherlands decided to unravel the science behind the water bottle challenge. They were taking a class called Dynamics and Relativity. This is a class on physics, which is the study of the relationship between objects, space, and time. Albert Einstein is one famous person who studied physics. Using a high-resolution camera, the students filmed flip after flip of full and partially full water bottles. They also filmed flips with bottles containing 2 tennis balls. Then they analyzed the videos and boiled the movements down to physical formulas, which are equations that calculate how objects move. What they found is that a flip that causes the greatest decrease in speed was most likely to stick the landing. In practical terms, the team found that the best flipping bottle is one between 20 and 41% full. According to the study, landing a full bottle of water is almost impossible. This is because the velocity or speed while the bottle is rotating doesn't change. With a partially full bottle, however, the water spreads out as it spins. The speed as the bottle is rotating through the air changes because of the water inside spreading. We didn't look at the water in the bottle as fluid, but instead assumed it to behave as something rigid, one of the student researchers, Pim Decker, said. In fact, the water in tennis balls behave the same way. Reduced velocity. Based on our experiments, we show that the mass of a rotating object spreads throughout the object, reducing velocity. That means that the distribution of mass makes the bottle slow down and increase the chances of a successful landing, Decker says. The students concluded the amount of water in the bottle makes a big difference. If the bottle isn't full, the water can spread more. This slows down the bottle's speed. The research appears in the American Journal of Physics, a pretty remarkable publishing credit for college students. The team didn't initially intend to wind up in a well-respected journal. Publishing credit for first-year students. It started as a regular project for our dynamics course, said Mies Flapper, one of the students. We could choose any topic we liked, and the water bottle flipping challenge was a big hit online at the time. As far as we know, there were no publications dedicated to the phenomenon. Our teachers, Alvaro Marin and Jacko Schnoiger, sorry, I totally probably messed that up, really liked the topic and later asked us to help them write a paper on it. That surprised us, but of course we agreed. The paper may be too late. Parents and teachers will not be saved from the constant crunch of flipping water bottles that made 2016 and 2017 a living nightmare for some. However, Flapper says the research has a bigger point. You shouldn't be afraid to think outside the box, he says. Physics is a field of study already based on educated guesswork, Flapper said, and he believes thinking differently in this science is essential. Still, it will take some seriously out-of-the-box thinking to explain other more recent YouTube sensations. There are even other challenges now, like the 100-layer challenge and the Fortnite dance challenge. And this article's a little old, but there's all sorts of TikTok challenges and stuff online too. Okay, that's it, guys.